Hello, everyone, and welcome in to Playfly Week 5 for the Overwatch 2 team here at Camden County College, going up against Walters State Community College today, here at the William G. Rohr Center. I am Ben, joined today
by me, Valerie.
And we're starting in on Nepal already.
Sojourn en route. Good to see you. Hello. Good to see you.
All right, Cougars gonna be on your right side in that red. Walters State in the blue.
Contemplative.
Hello, everybody. Welcome back in. Sorry about that. We were having some technical issues, as you probably could have noticed, based on the quality. But everything should be all set now. Once again, Camden County going up against Walters State Community College today.
Here we see Walter State grouping up in their spawn area, getting ready to go for a team fight with Camden County College near the spawn of Walter State.
Your boy and Pork Chop each finding one. And I mean, they're holding super aggressively here.
Camden County College has gotten several kills on Walter State and are just dominating them near their spawn, not even letting them get near the site at all.
Yeah, and already 75% here, almost 80 for Camden County. Ticking up. And I mean, the first map, or so the first round of this already did go in the way of Camden County, so Walter State gonna need a touch here. Or Matcha ult popped. Finds 2.
And there is no contest. Camden County College takes the win for this first map. And we'll be right back as we move into the second map after we take a look at this play of the game by Pork Chop.
See, on the Kiriko here, just spamming the kunais. Finds a nice headshot. And it's going to find another one here, I'm sure. Or not, just the one. Sometimes that's all you need for the play of the game. But it shows you just about how fast that game went. We'll be back with map number 2 after this break. Hello and welcome back to Playfly Week 5 of Overwatch 2, coming to you live from the William G. Rohr Center in Cherry Hill, streaming for Camden County College. I'm Ben, joined here today by Valerie once again.
Here I am.
And we're going to be starting on the attack side of Midtown for Camden County. Malga, the tank. These teams both playing against each other in recent weeks. Playing against similar opposition in the recent weeks. Yeah, Pikachu finding 2 to start.
Yeah, Walter State just getting melted. We see 4 X's on the screen. 4 kills by Camden County College, just charging toward the objective.
Yeah, I love my boyfriend having to back away and dying as well. And so that's already going to be first point going the way of Camden County, and not much of a contest possible here. Yeah, that contest is denied. Pikachu's on the Sombra, pushing up aggressively once again. And yeah, finds another kill. Able to TP. You boys had on the Venture, also finding one, and Pikachu's with a third. And this is looking like a roll. And I mean, as I was, saying before the Pikachu's interrupted me, these teams have been playing against similar opponents and have similar records, sort of winning against and losing against similar teams. But Pikachu's absolutely dominating right now. Another pick with the Sombra. Jolly now finding an opportunity to get on that board as well. I guess a second, and then your boy finding another with the Venture. And now, yeah, this payload is just rolling. And if you can get under the bridge here without much of a contest, that's a huge choke point. It's getting skipped over. Malga rush in. Pika, another kill. Orisa goes down. Sloth able to find one, but eventually goes down as well to the Venture, and a really quick point. Number 2 for Camden County. Cougars making short work of that one, already down only to 5 minutes and 50 seconds. Jolly getting a little low, has to back up. Pika gets a hack off, does some spray damage, but not a lot going on. We'll see if your boy pops the ult here. Ooh. Sloth pops the Sojourn ult. The overclock finds 2. And a third as well, both supports down. This is going to be a hard one for Camden County to win, and yeah, we'll finally see a team fight going the way of Walter State. Camden County will have to regroup here. Oh, and actually it looks like Jolly popped the ultimate right before he died, so that's going to be a little unfortunate. Not going to have that coming into this one.
This seems like the first point in the matches where Walter State is actually giving Camden County College a little bit of pressure back.
Yeah, definitely. Able to finally find some footing.
It's been no fear, dive in, Camden County College dominating, but now Walter State is giving them something to work for. They seem to be taking that confidence and rolling with it as they have taken down 3 of Camden County College's heroes.
Yeah, I love my boyfriend, able to, off the back of that Orisa ult, find 3 kills overall. It looks like Camden County are going to have to back up to regroup once again. And I totally agree with what you were saying there, Valerie. It's definitely a little bit closer now, but as I say that,
whoa!
Venture ult popped.
Turning it back around.
And yeah, instantly 4 kills going the way of Camden County, and they're going to be able to start pushing this cart once again.
There might be 1, at most 2 more team fights before this match finishes out, before Camden County College can get that payload to the end.
Yeah, I mean, but Walter State has done a good job running time off the clock. I mean, it's been about 2.5 minutes since they reached that second checkpoint.
And there's not... Are they going to contest it? They are. They're trying. Contested at 0.56 meters. They're melting. Walter State is getting melted. If they can keep it up and keep... Oh, the even kills. 3-3.
Yeah, Soldier ult popped, but Jolly
Walter State
able to finish it up.
completely downed. Can't contest any longer.
Yeah, that one was definitely getting close. Both of the supports went down for Camden County, but just with a sliver of health left, Jolly on the Mauga, able to finish things off. 3 minutes and 3 seconds left on the clock for them, and now sides are going to switch. We'll see what kind of comps these teams come out with. Another thing to note for Camden County, Candle Queen, the regular tank player, not available today.
Yeah,
So-
he's the GOAT, so he's the carry, but it's funny, it doesn't seem to matter as Camden County College has taken every point they've needed so far for this game.
Yeah, absolutely. And I mean, Jolly clearly doing a good job switching in on that tank role. I know that on some maps in the past they have switched those roles just depending on sort of confidence in, per character. But I mean, so far my MVP, Pika Shanks, just dominating on the Sombra, getting so much value.
Yeah, we see Pika Shanks hacking here and there and just diving in, like going in on her own. It doesn't matter if the team's with her, she's melting those characters, taking that health, even if it's just here or there, a couple points here, a couple points there, she's on it.
And posing for the camera.
Mm-hmm.
Jolly switching over to the Ramantra. And on the other side, quite a few switches, actually, almost an entirely team switch. And instantly, Pika getting into a fight, having a dip, is going to try and grab the health pack. Actually, he's denied that. But Jolly able to find Sloth with the fists. That's another first pick going the way of Camden County.
First and second.
Yeah, your boy finding kamikazes, and now they're going to have to regroup. Ooh, Kraken able to punish Pika on that health pack. But at the same time, your boy finding a trade right back. And then this choke is definitely a hard one to get through, but Slothnik's right click definitely going to help with that. And once again, as soon as Pika got back, Slothnik finding that kill once again. But as the rest of Camden County regroup, kills generally going their way. And with supports alive, Jolly able to push up. And as Pika comes back, kills go their way again. Now only 2 minutes, 20 seconds left for Walter State to try and capture this first point. Kraken getting sort of close to that pulse bomb. Pika getting a headshot. Almost goes down, but is able to live. And your boy finds I Love My Girlfriend, and Kamikaze goes down as well. That's another 2 picks going the way of Camden County. And we're going to see a switch over to the Reinhardt here. But as this fight comes in, I mean, it's, oh no, I Love My Boyfriend goes down, and that's going to be a hard death to deal with. You're going to have to wait for that tank, and that's going to drop the time even lower. And I was going to say, we're going to be seeing probably every ultimate available here in a second. Slothnik, I think, just sort of desperation pops the overclock and only finds one before going down. So now you have just about a minute with all 5 ultimates really on the side of Camden County in this what might be final fight, or at least last real team fight before desperation. Hack going out into I Love My Boyfriend. Jolly with the fists, and then pops the ult, and this is going to be close to a team wipe, if not one. Slothnik goes down. Yeah, it's just Kraken who's just hiding away. Actually ends up getting spotted as well, so just at 1 HP is able to get out. But really, utter domination from Camden County, and only 2 ultimates used, still 3 available. Both support ults on the side of Walters State. Oh man, but 2 more picks going the way. And 3 as I say that, and it looks like we might get the 4th in a moment. Yeah, we do, and now it's only 8 seconds left. Only Kamikaze to try and get to the point, and I don't think it'll happen. No, it won't. And map number 2 of Midtown goes the way of Camden County College. Pretty dominant once again, I would say, Valerie, yeah?
Yeah, I mean, they couldn't even get the destination, the site.
Yeah, I mean, the first capture point wasn't like they didn't even get a single tick on it.
Yeah, they're not even pushing a payload, so there's no meeting a time or meeting a distance here. They just couldn't get that one little bit.
Yeah, I mean, as we saw, like that choke point definitely was the bane of Walters State there. Weren't able to push through that, and we saw Jolly able to hold that really well with the Ramatra. That was map number 2 from us here at the William G. Rowe Center in Cherry Hill. We will be back with the next map after this break. Hello and welcome back to map number 3, looking at Junkertown here as we watch Camden County College go up against Walters State Community College. Coming to you live from the William G. Rohr Center in Cherry Hill. Once again, this is Ben. And Camden County, once again, starting on the attack side. Same as we've seen the past 2 maps. Jolly, your tank once again on the Winston, taking the job of the GOAT Candle Queen, who we've seen on the Overwatch 2 roster for a couple of years now, but doing a good job so far. Your boy finding one, but I love my girlfriend finding that kill right back. And once again, more trades, but Pork Chop on the Zen, going to the high ground and finding 2. And at the moment, the advantage is in favor of Camden County as they start pushing towards this first big choke point here. This one's definitely a hard one to get through on the offense, but able to do so just with some aggressive positioning and, of course, those kills. Kraken finding Pika, but I think we'll go down here unless, yeah, Jolly capitalizing on that isolation there. Discord orb onto I Love My Boyfriend, and Jolly able to find that one as well. And I Love My Girlfriend and Kamikaze both go down, as does Slothanik, who switched over to that Junkrat. And this is going to be first point in favor of Camden County here. Respawn's not going to be able to get there in time. And we're going to see Walters State just try and position for some second route defense here. Pika switching over to Farah in the face of a hit scan, which is a little odd. You normally would not see that. But obviously this hero does find some value on the second point. So Kraken able to find Jolly though, and that might slow things down a little bit. But as I say that, your boy finds Kamikaze, and that's a healer down. Though with Geo going down as well, you might see things slow down just a tiny bit. Just play for some kills or picks, maybe. Pork Chop able to find one, but goes down to Slothanik, who also finds your boy. And now as Pika goes down, Jolly, who got back, is just going to dive right back out and wait for the rest of the team. Ultimates available for both sides. Slothanik going to be a little bit behind just because of that multiple hero switch. And a lot of damage immediately output. Pork Chop finding Slothanik on the Hanzo. That ult did get built up just before that. Your boy TP's in on the Reaper. Does some damage, but has to Wraith form out. Kraken finds a nice headshot on the Pika Shinx though. And does enough damage to get that rest of the kill. Discord Orb, not quite enough to get I Love My Boyfriend, but the Kitsune Rush invested on the defense, as is the Window. And we see the High Noon and the Sigma ult. And we're seeing every ult popped on both sides here in this fight. But trades overall fairly even. Pika finds Slothanik again, coming back in. And Jolly able to dive Boyfriend. And this team fight goes the way of Camden County, who are now guaranteed pretty much a second half push. And they're going to get the second point here. Looks like no contest is going to be possible. Pork Chop getting a lot of value with just the charge shots from the Zenyatta. Girlfriend able to find Pika Shinx. We see your boy TPing in up onto the high ground here, but not going to be able to do too much. Jolly trying to charge these right clicks, find value. He's going to isolate the Baptiste and dive in, and yeah, he's going to find value here. That lamp not popped. And Jolly going to rip the ultimate to save himself. And actually at the same time is able to find Kraken, I think must have maybe off of a team comm. And this cart's going to keep pushing. Oh, and I Love My Boyfriend also goes down. Geo. And your boy and Jolly find the final 2 there. And that's a full team kill. Not quite at the same time, but all 5 members going down. And now we see Pika hiding with the ult. TPs goes invisible. Actually, he's probably going to try and hack. Yeah, gets the hack. Goes for the kill. And able to find it. Kamikaze goes down to a solo play from Pika. And then rips the ult as well. And finds Boyfriend and Jolly able to find Kraken. And this has almost been a non-stop push since they won that team fight on the second point. And will there be a contest? Yeah, there's going to be an attempt from the Symmetra here. Sorry, the Kiriko. But that's all it is. And with 3 minutes left, Camden County College take all 3 points as we go into the side switch here. Really aggressive and dominant play once again from Camden County, something we've been seeing in all of the maps so far today. And I was talking about this some last map, but both of these teams sort of have records of beating the same teams and losing to the same teams. So this matchup is something that, you know, could have definitely been a close series on paper. But as we're, you know, looking at the game here and watching these results, it's clear that Camden County College have some sort of slight advantage because they've been coming out on top consistently here. And as we take a look at what these team comps are, we're going to be getting what I would assume is going to be a damage boosted Bastion on this defense. Looking forward to that, seeing if that can find any value. And they're not going to be playing a shield tank on the Walter State side, so that Bastion won't be, you know, quite as valuable maybe as you could say it would be otherwise. But still, a lot of potential. Going to see Kraken on the Widowmaker, going to look for some headshots. And there are, in fact, multiple characters that could, you know, find with the one shot. Geo and Porkchop, both vulnerable to that. Jolly going to note that. And yeah, Kraken immediately finds Porkchop with a nice headshot. But Jolly, though, is just going to sort of play off that. And yeah, Kraken was watching for that res and actually finds Geo on the off the back of it. Porkchop still up, but Pika able to find Slothinik. And so now we're going to sort of see things even out. Geo is actually going to end up switching over to the Juno. Pika taking a lot of damage. Gonna go for the health pack. In the meantime, Jolly trying to hold off the front lines. Use this first choke point. Kraken finds your boy, though. The Diva Mech does go down, and now Jolly has the opportunity to find some kills here. And so, oh yeah, charges the right click while staying inside the shield and actually finds, I love my boyfriend, and girlfriend was trying to, pocket that. Ends up getting the sleep and the anti-nade, so Jolly decides to just keep on living. Jumps out of that one. Doesn't want to risk it. The Widow ultimate already built up. Ridiculous amounts of damage here. Not going to be able to, you know, find too much value off of this. We're going to see Geo and Porkchop both just sort of stay in some safe positions. Porkchop able to deny Slothinik off of the hack attempt. And once again, we're seeing Porkchop find a lot of value on this Zen. Discord Orb onto Kamikaze, trying to find a pick there. Is going to charge up the right click. Not quite able to find anything, but still, you can see that pressure and that damage threat is causing Walters to not, you know, really peek any angles, which means they can't really do much damage back. Kraken switching once again, now over to the Hanzo. And yeah, goes down to Porkchop, who's playing a really aggressive Zenyatta right now. Pika just going to keep the high ground, just watch over the cart, and at the same time, yeah, Porkchop finding another kill onto the D-Max Diva. Sleep onto your boy. Let's I Love My Girlfriend live for a slight bit longer, but I don't think there's going to be much. Yeah, your boy finds that one as well, and only a minute 40 seconds left. Just the Nano online. Slothinik going for a solo play again and goes down to the nade from Pika. Jolly just able to back away enough to dodge Kraken, and Pika pops the ult and finds Kamikaze. And it's going to be, yeah, another minute and 20 seconds left, and the cart is getting close to the start point again. Tank found. Healer found. I mean, this is just dominant right now from Camden County. 3 ultimates built up that haven't been used yet. Oh, and Jolly's able to get the kill from inside of spawn. But at the same time, Porkchop and Pika do go down. And so finally, we might be seeing Walters with an opportunity here. Jolly gonna pop the ult here. Was going for some damage, but ends up having to back out for some healing. Goes back in, though. And then dips once again. Your boy goes down, and so finally, looks like Walter's going to be able to make a little bit of progress on this, but of course, Camden County are going to be able to regroup and find another fight on this payload. Kraken finding Geo, but Porkchop finding Sloth. Kraken another onto Pika, and that's going to be a really big, important kill here. As we see a final regroup attempt. Only 10 seconds left now. Jolly sort of deciding whether to stay or give up the life, and actually does go down, and so it looks like we might finally see a capture point go the way of Walter State. Your boy, though, able to contest with the Wraith form until the clock goes away. Kraken, I think, might have died to his own nade, or jumped off the map, maybe. I'm not entirely sure, but Pika actually goes in with the TP and the hack, finds one. Kamikaze, low. He's going to find the second there as well. It's an overtime. The cart... Oh my gosh, they weren't able to stay on the cart. And Camden County, capitalizing off of a C9 from Walters, wins map number 3 and takes the series 3-0. Play the game here. Good attempts from Kraken, and absolutely was the most value that I think they found on a hero selection. That you could argue after that Widow did well too, but I mean, that was the best chance that they had in the series, and that was it. Camden County, once again, taking a series win 3-0 over Walter State in this week number 5 of Play versus Overwatch 2. This has been Ben coming to you live from the William G. Rower Center in Cherry Hill, joined, of course, by Valerie earlier. I want to say thank you all for watching. Thank you to our production team. And we will see you tomorrow night.